Friends, next chapters are the forms of to be, forms of to have, plural of noun, and irregular plural of noun. These four chapters I take together. What is forms of to be? To be is a kind of verb. It is known in English language as auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means when there is no specific action done in the sentence, yet just because of one word, sentence is fully understood. In Gujarati language, if I say Abhishek is my Abhishek maro putra છે, Pautra છે, Pautra means grandson. So it shows the relationship between me and Abhishek. It shows the relationship between me and Abhishek. If I say I am a teacher, it shows my existence as a teacher. So whenever we want to show some existence or some relationship between two persons or one person and one group or two groups, whatever it could be, we have to use the forms of to be for indicating those sentences in present tense. Now what are the forms of to be? Forms of to be are very simple. With first person, it goes as am and are. I am, br. Second person, you are, singular and plural. In both, you have to use are. You are, you are. Third person, he is, she is, it is. And plural, they are. Similarly, there is another auxiliary verb which indicates the forms of to have. What does this forms of to have indicates? This indicates forms of to have a sense of belonging and sense of possession. I have, we have, you have, he, she, it has, and they have. You got my point? This is sense of belonging and sense of possession. Sense of belonging means if I say I have 5 rupees, means I want to let you know that 5 rupees belongs to me. Sense of possession means if I say I have your notebook, that means the owner of the notebook is you, but the possession is with me. So to indicate that possession, I cannot say I possess your notebook. I cannot speak like this. I have to say I have your notebook. So the forms of to have always are used for expression of belonging and possession. Now what is plural of noun? Before we understand what is plural of noun, let us understand the types of noun. There are 4 different types of noun. First is personal noun. Raman, Magan, Chagan, Rajendra, Bharti, Manisha. These are all personal noun. Personal noun indicates the individual person. That is number 1. Number 2 is common noun. The common noun indicates the whole gender of one particular community. If you say boy, there can be Muslim boy, there can be Hindu boy, there can be Christian boy, there can be Jesus, whatever it can be. Jews, when boy is boy. When a person possesses a male sexual organ, he is known as boy. Girl. So boy, girl, man, woman, horse, donkey, monkey, table, chair, these are all common nouns. The third type of noun is material noun. Any item which is drinkable or eatable, any item which is drinkable or eatable, all such nouns are known as the noun of material noun. And the fourth and last one is abstract noun. Abstract noun is a noun which cannot be seen or it cannot be touched. It can only be experienced. Say for example, if you get some good news, you get in mood, you are getting pleasure, you get happy. Another news you get on the same day, you become more happy. Third time you get the news, good news in the same day. But you cannot say that I was happiest yesterday. No. Means you cannot say I felt much happier. No, I was very happy. You can only speak like this. So you cannot make the plural of happy. So abstract noun is love, hatred, anger. These are all abstract noun. And out of all these four nouns, only common noun can be converted into plural. No other noun can be converted into plural. That is to be remembered very clearly. Only and only common noun can be converted into plural. To convert the common noun into plural, you have to apply s or es at the end of the noun and not at the end of the verb, as we did in the case of simple present tense. That is to be kept in mind. Number 2, if the common noun ends with the English spelling SSSCHXO, not Z, then apply ES. If the common noun ends with Y, preceded with the consonant, remove Y and apply IES. But mind you, when you want to convert the plural of the noun, all these rules are applicable to the noun only and not to the verb. The fourth rule of the common noun for converting the common noun into plural is, if the common noun of singular common noun ends with F or FE at the end of the noun, then remove F or FE and apply VES. These are the four rules. Knife, knives. Lip, lives. Wife, wives. No person in the world has only one wife. How many wives does your father have? Only one? No. That's a wrong answer. Each and every person has got two wives. You ask your father, ask your mother, who is the second wife? No, you won't get slapped. No, not necessarily. Now you are a mature student. You are your father's friend. But I will let you know the secret. What is the secret behind this? But you got to promise me, you will not tell the secret to your father, right? Okay? So, the secret is, the first wife of your father is either his business or his profession or his service. And the second wife is your mother, whom you consider the first wife. No. Say, for example, I would just give you one logical example. Suppose your father tells you this morning that we will go to the second show of the movie in the evening from 6 to 9. And you all please be ready. I will be at home by 5:30 and we'll go immediately. Will you be ready or not? Of course, yes. Now, at 5:15, by leaving the office or the business premises, your father receives a very important call which would give him a very good yield of the business, very good opportunity of the service, very good important responsibility of service. Would he be able to leave the office or would he be able to leave the premises of the business? Certainly not. So he'll have to give priority to that thing. That is why the first wife of your father is his business, his service or his profession. Could you keep it in mind? Keep it secret, but ask your father, right? Now what is irregular pronoun? There are certain nouns which cannot be converted into plural just by applying s or es at the end of the noun. To convert them into plural, we have to remember its form. For ox, the plural of the ox is oxen. For man, plural of the man is men. Woman, women. Tooth, teeth. Goose, geese. Fish. Fish is an item which can be converted into plural in two different ways. It can be converted into plural by saying fish or by saying fishes. If you can buy fish by counting, you can say it is fishes. If you have to buy in bulk and you are not able to count it, you can say it is fish. So this is the difference. Thank you. These two chapters you have got over. We'll now learn more in the third session.